Okay, so in today's video update, I want to go over Bitcoin real quick. We'll go over a few charts, but let's start with Bitcoin. Obviously, getting up here and testing the 200 and the 233-day moving average, also hitting a major fib cluster. Expecting possibly a retrace off this down to this support area. That would be the first area to hold at the 23.6 retracement. If this fib cluster breaks, then more than likely we're going up to 9,600, possibly even 9,700, and then we'll see what Momo does from there, if it can take it through or not. Indicators are getting a little bit in the oversold condition, or overbought, but they can stay there for a while, so we're not really going to focus in on that too much. We're just looking at the charts here. So that's Bitcoin. Let's go over to Ethereum, which has actually been a little bit stronger today than most of the majors. You can see where it held this support line, which was resistance in the past, held this, bounced off, coming up to test the 200-day moving average, also testing a fib cluster at 183. That'll be, if it gets there, that's going to be major resistance. You also have the 233-day moving average just above at 195, and then the 78.6 at 201. So still a lot of resistance here on Ethereum. Let's go over to Litecoin. Litecoin is basically just retesting this old area that used to be support. I've highlighted in red as now it's resistance, but it held here, could not get through, and now it's trying to test it again. 200, 233-day moving averages are just above. Fib cluster here at 63. That's Litecoin. Let's go over to some altcoins. Let's take a look at DGB. This will be one to watch on the daily chart on the close tonight. A close at 79 sats would give it a hammer candle. Right here it had some nice support around 74 sats. Retesting the 50 EMA. Bulls would like it to get through that, but there's still some major resistance up here in this 83 to 84 sat area. Also a fib cluster and a trend line up at 87 to 88. That's DGB. XTZ, let's go over to that one. Had this big retracement here after this major reversal candlestick pattern right here. Coming up, this was resistance, which is now turned into support. I've highlighted it green. If this area can hold, we're expecting XTZ to make newer highs and possibly even retest the old highs. But until it holds and it starts to break from these fib retracements here, that is still it's still a risky play. But right now it looks pretty decent, not too bad. That's XTZ. Let's go over to ZRX. This one here is hitting a fib cluster at the 25, almost 26 sat range, or 26 cent range actually. If it breaks this, then obviously we're going to go up and test possibly 28 cents. Bigger fib cluster up here at the 30 cent range. So if this thing wants to get going, these are your next two targets to watch. On the flip side, down to the downside, you want to see it hold this 200-day moving average in blue. Right around 22 cents, maybe 22 and a half. So keep an eye on that one. We'll take a look at BAT real quick. BAT looks pretty decent, breaking the 200-day moving average. Getting past this old area over here, which was resistance, we're thinking this area could hold as support. If it does, we're looking at possibly breaking the 61.8 and moving up and testing the 26 cent range. So from there, I would expect, probably a bit of a pullback, maybe even from here. But the bulls are not going away anytime soon. It does not look like. So anyway, that's kind of what I got for the charts tonight. I will update and see you guys later. Thanks.